Hey everyone. Yes, I did it. I made an eyeballs for sale, creepy but beautiful Halloween wreath. The idea just struck me and I went with it, and here it is, and I love it. I love to do Halloween decor, and my ideas just seem endless. This one is kind of creepy and funny and beautiful all at the same time. I hope you like this one. Welcome to my subscribers and to all visiting my channel today. I hope you will subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and leave me your comments. Okay, let's get busy creating this creepy, quirky, but beautiful Halloween wreath. Let's look at the materials that we will need to create this wreath. I have here a 14-inch wire wreath frame from Dollar Tree. I have a jar of eyeballs. I don't think I've ever said that before. Okay, so I have two different size eyeballs. I purchased these at Dollar Tree. And I have two 10-inch rolls of Poly Pro Mesh ribbon or Deco Mesh. This is on sale every other week at Hobby Lobby, 40% off. And I got black and purple. I have here some glittery ornaments that I purchased in the Halloween department at Dollar Tree. I also have two smaller rolls of Deco Mesh from Dollar Tree, but I ended up not using those on the wreath. I have a stack of pipe cleaners. I always buy my pipe cleaners at Hobby Lobby. And I have some Halloween picks that I picked up at Dollar Tree. I love the picks that they had this year. There's some curly ones with glitter. And I used those other picks with the purpley glittery balls. I didn't use that one. And I also have some mesh tubing that I picked up at Dollar Tree as well in the Halloween department. I have a little sign that I picked up at Dollar Tree, and I have an apple barrel paint there in the color of purple iris. This beautiful 2.5-inch wired ribbon, glittery purple. I picked that up on Amazon. I'll put that in the description box. And I picked up a few other Halloween ribbons on Amazon, and I'll put that in the description box as well. I use these letters, only I use the white ones, but it was the same font, and I always purchase letters in that font on Amazon. I do have a Cricut, but I love the convenience of those letters. I have glue sticks, a glue gun, scissors, of course, and we're going to start cutting the Deco Mesh. I have my cutting mat out. I'm going to cut 10-inch pieces of these two rolls of Deco Mesh. I use the entire roll, and I believe I ended up with 34 bundles. I'm going to be using the scrunch method for these pieces, and I'm going to use 2 pieces per bundle, 1 of each color. I put the finished edges on the left and the right of my hand. I scrunch it up, give it I grab my Deco Mesh to fold the edges under. You'll see me do that in just a minute. And then I just wrap a pipe cleaner around my scrunched pieces, and I go and just go ahead with creating 34 bundles. And I have here some mesh tubing. I didn't have quite as much black, but I just used up the black that I had, and I create 2 loopy bows, and I wrap a pipe cleaner around that. I like the tails long because I like them poking up out of the deco mesh. Wrap a pipe cleaner around, as I said, and I attach these to the wreath frame by the pipe cleaner. And I like the tails long. Now, I created a 4-ribbon bow. I ended up not using all of these ribbons in the bow, but if you would like to see how I create a 4-ribbon bow, just go ahead and watch this segment of the video. If not, you might want to forward over it. But I did use this layer. There's a dog barking in the background. I'm sorry about that. Lots of sounds here. I'm at my RV, where's my happy place where I do a lot of my crafting on the weekends. That's where my RV is. On the weekends, I've mentioned this before, but on with the bow. I create a base with 3 loops on each side, and I wrap a pipe cleaner around it, and that's going to be the base of my bow. I actually did use this ribbon, but what I ended up doing was placing the purple ribbon as the top tier of that bow, and I placed a loop right down the center of that bow on the finished piece. I love this ribbon, so beautiful. It's a purple glittery ribbon. It's kind of a taffeta feel on the back side, so I always consider that a crunchy ribbon because it's kind of crunchy while you're forming the loops and manipulating the ribbon. But this looks really beautiful on this piece. So while I did not end up using all the layers that you'll see me making on this bow, I did use this one because it was very beautiful. And it went beautifully with the other embellishments that I put on this wreath. Again, I use the fold over loop method. I pinch it in the middle. And if you would like to learn to make bows like I do, I have multiple tutorials. If you would like to learn to make bows like I do, and I think you would be very happy if you did, because it enables you to create just really magnificent bows for your holiday decor pieces or any type of bow or any type of wreath that you make. Take a practice piece of ribbon, something you don't care that much about because you might make mistakes, and once you pinch the ribbon, it's pretty much not salvageable, if you will. So you would sit down, watch my videos, do it along with me. I will put those videos again in the description box. I have quite a few videos. And practice until you get it down pat, and then you will too be able to make beautiful bows for your wreaths or a gift box or your Christmas tree or all the holiday decor that you might be making in the months to come. You will be very happy once you learn to make these types of bows. And again, if you don't want to see me make a 4-ribbon bow, then you might want to forward over this part. But otherwise, continue watching and you'll see that this is the 4th tier of this bow that I made. Again, the fold over loop method. Obviously, this is very much sped up. I'm a little slower at making bows in reality, but actually pretty fast at making them after making this type of bow for, oh gosh, maybe 25 years. So I'm pretty good at it by now. All of these layers of bows are going to be attached together by one long pipe cleaner. I love mixing patterns. If you follow my channel, you know this about me already. I think that makes the most beautiful bows, to mix patterns. I always angle my tails. You can dovetail if you like. I snip off the back of all of the pipe cleaners on the back of each layer, and I press them all together because I want a nice flush layering of my bows, one on top of another. I place the purple one on, press it firmly together. In the center, I divide my tails with my hand right down the middle there. Layer number 3, divide the tails, press it firmly. And layer number 4. Now this actually makes a fabulous bow that you could use on any Halloween wreath. I'm just not using it on my eyeball wreath today. I take a long pipe cleaner, put it right down the center, in between the tails, bring it around the back. Keep a nice firm hold until you have that all twisted in the back with your pipe cleaner. This is beautiful. This would look great on a wreath where you're placing spiders with purple embellishments. That would be pretty. And after you have your bow all constructed, that's when it's fun to just shape your loops and trim down your tails. And again, the tutorials will be in the description box. I hope you will watch them so you too can make beautiful bows like this. There you have it. Okay, here's our sign that I picked up at Dollar Tree. I thought this was really cute for the eyeballs for sale sign. That's so weird. Eyeballs for sale. Okay, I don't know. It just popped into my head. I thought it was kind of creepy and fun all at the same time. And I painted my sign this lovely shade of purple. It's an apple barrel color and the color purple iris. I painted the whole thing. Now I'm attaching all of my bundles to my wreath frame. I use the second and third wire, and I stagger them using one wire, then I go to the next wire and use the next one over, using the second and third wire. Place that bundle down firmly, twist it on the underside, and after I'm all done with the wreath, I go around and I trim those pipe cleaners back and push them under so they don't scratch the surface wherever the wreath is placed. And I placed all of my little mesh tubing bundles around the wreath to decide where I wanted to place them. Then I just reach through the deco mesh, I find a wire and attach it by the pipe cleaner. I also take these glitter black ornaments, place those around the wreath, and I hot glue those onto the wreath. They adhere very well to the deco mesh. I place my bow at 1 to 2 o'clock. You can see there that which of those ribbons that I used. And I placed that again, like I said, like right around 1 to 2 o'clock on that wreath. I also placed my purple glitter balls around the wreath, deciding where I was going to put those, and I had glued those on as well. Those black balls, I ended up not using those. I felt I didn't really need them. And then I also used those, that pick, and I snipped each piece off with the wire cutter, and I just placed them here and there on the wreath. I really liked the purple embellishments on this wreath. I love purple and black together for Halloween decor. It's so beautiful. Here's my purple sign. Now, I have two purple eyeball, purple eyeballs. And then I had two like a blue, but I didn't want the blue. So I decided to change that. I put some Mod Podge in a little bowl and a disposable paintbrush, and I painted that blue part on the eye, right around the black part of the eyeball, in a nice even coat. And then I'm going to take purple glitter, and I'm just going to change that blue eyeball to purple. I made sure I had a nice coat of Mod Podge there that I applied with my paintbrush. And now I'm going to take my purple glitter. I'm going to do it over another little bowl there. I got my purple glitter at Hobby Lobby. Around every other week, they have that glitter, their glitter on sale for 40% off. So I just tap my little jar of glitter over that area that I Mod Podged, and I change that blue eyeball to purple, and it looks really pretty. I could take that excess glitter that's in the bowl and just dump it right back in the container so it won't be wasted. And I did that on those two eyeballs that were blue. So I have 4 of the larger eyeballs, and then the other eyeballs came in a small package that I got in the Halloween department at Dollar Tree. And I'm going to, look how pretty. Came out great. Okay, so I filled my jar full of eyeballs, and I made sure that the colored part of the eyeball was facing the forward in the jar, because I'm going to place that jar right in the center of that wreath, buried in the deco mesh. I took 2 long pipe cleaners that I'm going to attach to the back of the jar, and I put a piece of felt over that as well to hold it. Now I'm going to attach those long pipe cleaners horizontally. They're placed on that jar, and I'm just going to reach through the deco mesh and attach that to the wreath frame with those pipe cleaners. I also put a little bit of glue on the bottom of the jar, and believe it or not, it just stayed very well sitting inside of that deco mesh wreath. And that's our jar of eyeballs that are for sale. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm saying that, but I think it's such a cute wreath, such a weird, quirky little idea, I guess. And here's those white letters, and I placed those on the purple sign that says eyeballs for sale. Now I picked up as well these little chalkboard tags at Dollar Tree, and I used a white paint marker like that, and I put large for $1 and small for 50 cents. How I arrived at that price, I don't know. I just, this whole wreath is kind of crazy. So I just made it up as I went along. And see how I attached the sign and the little chalkboard tags right to the sign with hot glue. I love this. I think it looks so cool. And this wreath is actually beautiful. The colors are just gorgeous. And here we have it. My finished wreath with my quirky, weird idea, but I love it. Please don't forget to subscribe. Give my video a thumbs up if you like this eyeball wreath. And leave your comments. I'd love to receive them. Okay. Until next time, you all take care.